nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Khaotic Conversation. And here we go. The beat's banging, so the verse gotta bang too. You ain't feeling it, man, I don't know what to say to you. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep flowing. And my channel, yeah, it's gonna keep growing. Come and chat, it's who I am. You be like, yo, that's Danny? Damn, he kinda nice. This shit is hot. It's Monday night. It's 9 o'clock. The show Khaotic Conversation is the best damn show on YouTube Nation. So sit back, enjoy the show, and like the Joker says, and here we go. Khaotic Conversation. Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't you dare miss it. That's what I said. Don't you dare miss it. Peace. What up, what up, what up, what up? It is another Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the Khaotic Conversation is back. And in the house, two of my boys I roll with, the Anzo of Biggaford Entertainment. What's up, bro?
What's up? Just chilling. What's going on?
Yeah. And Guy Scar, the Bosco Scenario. What's going on with you, bro?
Doing good, man. Thank you for doing this and me being here with you. Yeah.
I am dragging, tired. As soon as this show is over, I'm making a swan dive into my bed.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just say if you come in late, I said, yeah, you'll see there's a Nestea commercial in America. It used to be like Nestea plunge. You be drinking tea and just fall back into the pool. That's all I do in my bed, just fall right in. Terrence supposed to already took his leave. I sent him the link. Hadn't heard from him, so I don't know whether he's mad or not. Terrence, you watching? I sent you the link, bro. So,
yeah, I don't think he will be on. He did tell me that he said he was going to come on the OOC for the 100th episode, but he said that was it. He's done.
Oh. What's up, Becky? What's up? Your Browns boy. Whoo. PU. That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't even talk.
Or something say, do not pick the Steelers, Danny. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
You didn't pick the Steelers?
No, negative, sir.
Oh, Cristobal.
I picked the Dolphins. I sure did.
Bastard.
I wish I'd have picked my Commanders. I'm like, damn, how the hell did them suckers win? I did not believe they'd win against Green Bay.
Yeah, I wish I would have picked them too.
But anyway,
what's
up, Mr. Knight?
What up, Chris?
How you guys doing?
Super. You?
I worked pretty much Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday without maybe 3 hours in between the time I got home and sleep, and then like a couple hours at home, and then when I went back, I didn't get home till on Saturday or Sunday morning until 5:30, and I was there at 7 a.m. on Saturday.
Forklift to lift your check.
Better get paid.
No, I'm salary, so it doesn't work like that anymore.
Gosh, I hate that salary shit too sometimes.
Oh,
yeah. I'm the same.
Its salary is good when you want to miss a day, but when they make you work over,
like
it's
when
tomorrow.
Doesn't come in. You gonna cover that? That ain't worth a damn.
Tomorrow I'll probably be in just long enough to print some tickets out for this weekend's concert, and then I'll be gone. I'm probably just going to be in for 5 seconds, make an appearance.
Good old in and out.
Yep.
All right. Well, we got 4 topics tonight to cover, of course. And last time I'm going to do it. Well, me, but I got to cover Black Adam. Like I said, I've seen it 3 times already. Thought it was a very good movie. I'm not going to say great movie, but I think it is definitely breathing life into the DCEU universe. And I believe I sent all y'all the clip today where Henry Cavill said, which we already knew, but he made it official.
Yeah.
I am definitely back as Superman. I am definitely him and Black Adam. I mean, him and Dwayne Johnson got things in store.
So it looked like I can't think of the guy's name. When they Hamada, it's the other guy, Zaslav.
Zaslav, yeah.
Like he is coming there, man, and he's trying to right the ship. Like they're actually listening to what all the fans were saying about the DCU, and that's cool. That's cool with me. It don't have to be something a trilogy like MCU is their formula. It can be something, hey, totally different and still be just as good. So to me,
they actually said that Black Adam is the phase 1 starting movie for the new DCU universe.
Fucking A, I'm ready for it. And it's the formula that they use. KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, there was a plot, but it said the plot had to be all layered and in depth. But basically, he was a dad that was pissed off because his son got killed. His son gave him the powers because in the comic book, he got the powers directly. There was no son. It was Teth Adam who got the powers because he was worthy. So they did a little mumbo jumbo little shell switch game, which I'm cool with. And basically, man, because right now, I'm going to ask y'all this before we get into it. If you had a chance to have the powers, you want to be Superman or you want to be Black Adam, based on what we've seen so far in the DCU? You get one or the other. You
Still
want
probably be Superman.
Nah, give me Black Adam, bro. Black Adam.
Superman.
Nah, dog. Hey, I like Superman. Hey, he hell. That's a bad motherfucker. But man, you just say fuck it, and then you just electrocute somebody, disintegrate them. Man,
I would go Black Adam.
I kind of like that freedom.
Can burn with his eyes, though.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. But like, Superman
what's Black Adam's weakness?
I think it was that what you call it? Well, he got two weaknesses that I saw. That Eternium element, and also if he says Shazam. So both of them are powered things. One is powered by magic, one is powered by the sun. So if you take the sun away from Superman, then you're going to depower him. If you make him say Shazam, he's a regular mortal.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing though. It's I don't know if I'd consider that a weakness because he's the one that has to say it. You know what I mean? I guess you could try and trick him to say it, but if he's smart, he'll never say it if he doesn't want to. So,
I know. I remember the cartoon and Captain Marvel tricked him into saying it because he opened up this. He was after this some kind of treasure he wanted to get, and then he read it before he could read it, understand what it was. He didn't say the word because he kind of broke it up like "sha" and then Z somewhere, and he said, well, "What is this?" And then when he said it, ass disintegrated. So
here's a question. Does he have to say it in a certain way? Because what someone says, "Hey, what's your name?" "Oh, I'm Shazam." Then he's not going to be Shazam anymore.
Who?
Huh?
Shazam.
Black Adam or Shazam, either one.
No, his name is Black Adam.
Yeah, I know, but he has to say right.
But they actually, what's your name? I'm Black Adam. You won't say Shazam.
Yeah. But Shazam's name is Shazam.
No, Shazam is Captain Marvel, really.
Yeah, I know, but
originally, but the way that he changes back and forth is Shazam.
Both of them have that same thing. Yeah,
exactly. Except for Captain Marvel. But I mean, does Black Adam go back if he says Shazam again?
Yeah,
he goes back to Teth Adam.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying though. So Shazam, isn't that his name in the movie?
No. Shazam is the name of the movie.
Yeah, I know, but what's his name when he turns into it's Shazam, no? When he says the word Shazam, he turns into the power. Isn't his name Shazam?
I don't think it is.
Because it's not Captain Marvel. They can't use that.
Yeah, they can't, but I don't know what they would call him. But if, like you said, if he says the word Shazam, his ass is toast.
Yeah, he just can't say his name. Other people
So if someone says, "What's your name?" he can't tell them it's Shazam.
You doesn't matter what my name is.
My name is. Hey, you're right.
That's interesting. I'd have to check that out.
What does your mama call you?
They did a little slip too. Because you remember at the end of the movie, Chris, you seen it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh Good.
I know. Go ahead.
Come-
It's not going to change
okay.
anything. I mean,
At the end of the movie, you remember when the boy was saying, "So what are you gonna call yourself?" And he named himself right there because it went off and it said Black Adam, right? Remember that? When he was sitting on the throne and he blew the throne up and he said, "Test Adam is a little old." And then the boy said, and the boy and the woman said, well, "What are you gonna call yourself?" And then when he did that kind of look, and then the screen went to Black Adam, right?
Yeah.
Now, how the hell does Superman know his name?
Because he was probably informed by the woman there.
No,
Amanda Waller.
That was the same night. So how the hell did they know his name that fast?
It wasn't the same night, was it?
No, I don't think it was the
remember,
same night Superman came to
he
him.
has super hearing, so he can hear things all over, and he can discern who said it or he heard it. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think it was the same.
Are you trying to really analyze?
No, I'm just saying. How did he know Black Adam's name?
Aren't you the one that always tells us to not analyze it that much?
I hang around y'all, man. You're running off on me. How the fuck does Superman know his damn name? But anyway, the Black Adam topic. Main thing I wanted to cover is this right here. It made 140 million worldwide. So for me, that's a win.
Not bad.
I definitely do not see it making $1 billion. There's no way I don't see it making $1 billion. So I think it would be very lucky to make a profit. And if it was 195 times 3, how much is that? To make sure my math is correct. 195 times 3. So if he makes 585 million or greater, then that's basically the formula for making a profit. So let's go for 585. I think it'll get that. I don't know if it'll get that between now and Black Panther, but I think between now and the end of the year that it will make its money.
See, the problem that I have with it, it was 140 million worldwide, but domestically it was only like what, 65?
67. Hey, it don't matter, man. If I get 67 million in the United States and I go across seas, I get 120 something, I still got 140 million bucks. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but the problem, or especially for these studios, is that the second week these movies usually drop like 50%. So
but I don't think it's gonna be nothing that's gonna knock it out that top spot. I don't think
I agree with you. It'll be top spot, but it's still gonna lose about 50% of its audience. Right?
So let's say it make 30. So 70, 140 plus so I put it at 170 million. Let's say it dropped another 50%. I put at 15, so that'd be 185.
But that's just domestic added into that. It depends on what the international does, right?
Yeah.
And I think it has a good word of mouth, so maybe it won't drop 50%. Maybe it only be like 30 or 35%, which is good if that's the case.
I've heard a lot of people going and seeing this movie twice. I didn't hear that so much
times.
In theaters.
Yeah.
K-Dots?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Does you know somebody there?
Yeah.
You again. Go ahead.
You know?
Yeah. I might go see it one more time in theaters. I didn't watch it with the special link 2 more times. So hey, I hope it gets there, man. I think in The Rock's mind and his team's mind, this is a win. So if the WB wants to build on that and create a better DC universe, I'm all for it. Because Marvel has gotten slack. I'm a Marvel fan, but they got slack now. I mean, you tend to get slack and complacent when you been on top of the hill for so long. So time for some friendly competition.
Yeah, I don't know if you put it as a topic, but I'm excited for Ant-Man.
I got that.
I haven't even seen it yet.
It's gonna be the last topic. I want to show it, but I know I get a damn strike, so I ain't
just pause it once in a while. It'll be fine.
Next topic is gonna be Hot D. House of the Dragon.
Oh yes.
The season finale was last night. My question is, was it underwhelming?
No.
Because the only thing that really excited me was the dragon part.
No, it was more than that.
It's gonna be a full spoiler too. Full spoiler. I don't know what kind of woman she is, man. To have a baby standing up and have it by herself, and she didn't even pull it out the birth canal. So
she was pissed.
But oh my God.
She was pissed, man.
Baby look all deformed though. When she's rapping,
it was stillborn. Yeah. Because, we don't know why, but maybe because of the news that she got that her dad.
I think the news.
Away.
Yeah.
And the fact that her friend betrayed her, right? After thinking everything was going to be fine and that she was going to be the queen. But it just goes the whole connection with her dad, right? Her whole resolve that she, her Daemon wanted to freaking burn all of Westeros, right? He wanted
she had a calm head. I like that. And even the aunt picked up on that. So that girl is the only thing that's keeping this kingdom intact. Together. Then it made the aunt look smarter too, because when she said it wasn't my war, why she didn't kill him. Right. So I think the aunt kind of redeemed herself, because she was taking a lot of heat from other YouTubers for being dumb on that.
And also ties in what the father has always told her about the dragons, right? The dragons are just an illusion of power, right? So
was he talking about the Night King too? Was he talking about fire and ice?
Well, yeah, exactly. That was the thing. Well, when he grabbed her throat, right? Daemon grabbed her throat. It's because of all those stories. Because Viserys. Oh, I think Viserys.
He never told Daemon.
Exactly, never told him about the stories, but he knew that he was very what's that called when you're stuck in lures and stuff like that and witch tales? He's superstitious, I guess. Very superstitious.
Historian.
About those things. So yeah, man, that finale though, I knew something was gonna happen, but I just didn't expect it to happen.
The minute that song talking about give me an eye, I'm like, yeah, he about to kill that little boy. But DQ Cavill, I hear officially confirmed his return. That is correct. It's on TikTok. I sent it out to the guys today. He's talking about there's also another one on TikTok where The Rock is saying he and Cavill have the same trainer and they are working out together in hopes that they will build up to Black Adam vs. Superman. And he also said too that that's just going to be one moment in time. They got a whole bunch of stuff planned. So I don't know whether they took a page out of Kevin Feige's book and sit down and like plotting their courses, but that's what it sounds like to me, because The Rock is saying like, the Black Adam and Superman is going to be monumental, but that's just one point in time. They got a whole lot more stuff planned. So that makes me think that they listen to what people are saying. Rock took notice, and whoever his team took notice, Kenya Cavill, Zaslav, and man, they might be trying to come hard at Marvel. So sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, it was cool, man.
I'd be on board.
Thank the fans as well. That was cool.
Yeah. My Broncos lost to the Jets. Yes, they did.
Does that surprise anybody? How?
There is. I got rid of what's his face? I forgot who I traded him for.
It is a surprise, but he confirmed it, right?
Because out of here. Say it again. You say Gascar?
No, because Chris saying that does surprise anybody that Henry Cavill.
No, he's talking about the Broncos lost to the Jets.
Yes, it surprised me.
It doesn't surprise me. What did I say at the beginning of the season? They're not going to be that good.
Guess who I picked? With the Broncos.
Really? You didn't pick the Broncos either?
No, let me go ahead and give you a rundown. We're going to presently pause all comic book talk for this year right here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I picked the Broncos to win that game for sure.
The book of knowledge is what I call this book. Let's see. I also picked the Cardinals, Bucks, Ravens, Bengals, Cowboys, Giants, Titans, Packers, Broncos, Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Steelers, and the Patriots. I'm not sure what the Patriots are doing now. I hope they're winning.
Well, I'm looking right now.
Man, Danny's little black book. What else do you have in there, Danny?
But Alonso lost the Bucks, the Packers game, the Broncos game, the Chargers game, and the Steelers. I picked the Cardinals, Bucks, Ravens, Bengals, Cowboys, Giants, Colts, Packers, Jets, Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Dolphins, and Patriots. I lost the Bucks game, the Colts game, the Packers
Patriots
game,
are up 14-0, but the Bears were up 10-0. So
Chargers game. Oh, that's impossible.
You know,
You said we're up 14-0. The Bears is up 10-0. How's that? That ain't
the
possible.
Bears.
oh no,
were
the Bears
up
were up 10-0,
10-0,
and now
and
they
then
went on a
it's
14-0 run.
14-10. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 14-10.
Yeah. You said 14-0.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I did say that. You're right.
Say, what the hell?
I
Magical.
misspoke there. Misspoke.
Sure, you did.
Like they're playing at what's the place Harry Potter play at?
Hogwarts.
Like, damn, they're playing at Hogwarts.
I was gonna say, stay off the weed.
That's not my thing. That's your thing, man. It's all right.
Yes, it is my thing, and I am rolling up my thing just now.
There you go.
What up, gents? What's up there, Tony Robinson? Thank you for
What
coming
up, Tony?
by.
What's up?
Basel, what's up, bro? Thank you. Becky. Ooh, Becky. We're going to talk about Quantum Mania here. That's going to be our last topic. Quantum Mania looks good, but boring at the same time. What the hell are you smoking? How can something look good and boring at the same time?
No, I haven't seen it. So if you're going to play it, it's going to be great.
Ant-Man 3 versus Shazam 2, which would be better? I'm thinking Ant-Man 3. I'm not impressed with Shazam 2 was one of the trailers that they showed when I went to see Black Adam, and I was not impressed.
Man, I got no trailers on my freaking thing. None.
I got 4. I got Avatar 2, Black Panther, Shazam, and Super Mario, which I have no interest in that.
I was talking with my buddy, and all of a sudden, the freaking movie started. We're like, what? It was so fucking confusing.
Hey, Kang looks very comic book accurate. I was wondering how they're going to pull that off.
I just saw a picture.
Danny, I'm caught up with Quantum Leap.
Oh,
You're right. It's good. Really, Basel? This is coming from the man that said that, Danny, I'm suspect on your picks on TV because the Sandman was not good. Okay.
He's warming up to you, Danny. He's warming up to you.
I'm glad.
Well, I do agree with that the Sandman wasn't good. I agree with that, Basel, 100%. Fight the powers that be.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
I love the pager in his shirt. Brings me back.
And my opinion is always correct.
Yeah. And them picks were Sunday. You should
Whatever.
have stayed with the Panthers. You might be would have had a better. I'm like, how the hell is he picking the Panthers and the Bucks? Who is he smoking? Should be making $650 million and up. It should, but I don't know. At this point,
Hope so.
I'll be glad. It'll be lucky to get $600 million.
It just, to me, it's just like disappointing that I didn't have at least, 80 to $90 million opening. That would have been like, okay, that's, but 60 to 5
I don't
to 70.
understand because to
Hold
me,
on,
this
let me
is
see
better
something.
than Aquaman.
I agree.
Aquaman made $1 billion. I don't understand it.
I want to see something. Morbius.
Yeah, but Momoa preaches a certain thing politically.
Okay. Well, at least it'd be
Okay.
Morbius. Morbius only made 49 million.
I can't remember any politics on there though.
No, I'm not. I'm saying the person himself.
I know. I'm saying, but we were saying that. What was Aquaman's Rotten Tomato score? Let me see if I can pull that up.
Rotten Tomato?
Yeah. Aquaman Rotten Tomato score. He got 73%.
65, 73. Yeah.
Yeah, 65 by the critics and 73 by the audience. I just don't see how they see Aquaman is better.
He's sexy.
Maybe he had a stronger plot, I guess. I
Well,
give it
the
that.
critics do, but I think the audience thinks because it's at 90%. So I'm pretty sure the audience thinks it's better. The fact that for whatever reason, the critics just feel like they need to shit on this movie for some reason, and I think
Because
that and what
didn't
David
have an
said there is a
agenda.
boycott. Yeah, and what David
Why
said
are they
there is a
boycotting
boycott
that?
too.
The
Because
Black Adam
okay,
boycott that.
so what I hear, especially from the Snyderverse people, they mad because, and believe me, they mad because of the music they played when Superman showed up, and the fact that they're using Cavill but not really the Snyderverse stuff. So a lot of the people that are boycotting it are the Snyderverse fans.
Fucking babies.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sorry.
I think this is their best hope to get anything back of the Snyderverse, though. Anything. I'm not saying
Yeah, I
everything. I'm
agree.
just saying. I mean, so I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah, I
why you
agree.
would bitch about it. It's like, you
Snyder
want Cavill
verse
back,
is
that's what you
dead.
get. I don't
Snyderverse
think
is
it's dead.
dead. It's dead. Forget it. It's over. They're gonna use the characters, but it has gonna have nothing to do with them.
Black Adam draws negative reviews. Dwayne Johnson DC film is repetitive and anti-entertaining. The hierarchy of power in DC may be about to change with Black Adam, but the new film is landing low on the hierarchy of critical reputation for Warner Brothers' last decade of superhero entries. With reviews hitting for the Dwayne Johnson vehicle this afternoon, Black Adam currently stands at a 32% approval rating by top critics on the review aggregate website Rotten Tomatoes. Among with website's broader group of approved critics, it is at 54%. Should the top critics number stand, it would mark the lowest such figure for a DC film in 2017's Justice League, which netted a 23% approval rating from top critics and was so reviled among fans that a reworked version was eventually ordered by Warner Brothers, arriving in the form of Zack Snyder's Justice League in 2021.
You see, and why I don't like this article is because they were like, "Oh, it was reordered." No, that's not what happened. You know what I mean? That's not what happened. They didn't see that Justice League didn't do good and then said, "Hey, we got to get Snyder cut out there." No, reason why we got the Snyder cut one is because of the Snyder fans. I'll give them that, and because they needed something for HBO Max to launch it
during that time. Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah, so that's the
While
reason.
promoting Black Adam, Johnson has teased that bigger battles are on the horizon for his eponymous antihero. Leaked videos of the film ends credit scenes have also stirred up online chatter, providing a hint of who Black Adam could show down with in the future. Beyond his starring role, though, Johnson has stated that he envisions himself as a potential advisor for DC films. I think that is true. Under the leadership of CEO David Zaslav under Warner Brothers Discovery, the upcoming slate of DC films have been a matter of careful strategy. With Zaslav saying that the company is seeking out a leader akin to Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige to shepherd the next decade of studio comic book content.
See,
do you think that the fact that The Rock came aboard, that's why Walter Hamada's gone? Do you think he had anything to do with it?
No.
Walter
Hamada was gone because David Zaslav said flat out because he destroyed what the Snyderverse began. And this is why I said the Snyderverse, quote unquote, is not dead, because Zaslav has said he wants to go back and continue those storylines. He may want lighter or not quite what Snyder kind of was working towards and what the other, but he said that that was the right path. So I don't think the Snyderverse is dead, but I don't disagree that they aren't going to just wholeheartedly go right back to it.
But how can you name it the Snyderverse if he's not going to have anything to do with it?
Well, see, the Snyderverse is just the term that people gave the DCEU because he was in charge of 3 movies until Whedon came in and finished Justice League. And if you think about it, who was in charge of Aquaman? Aquaman took from cues from Snyder's Justice League that they didn't end up using, which is why I found it confusing until I saw. Yeah, and Wonder Woman was a different group. So the Snyderverse is just the term they give the DCEU. So when I hear Snyderverse, it's like the elements that they were working towards is what he's talking about, not necessarily. Again, that Snyderverse is a term that's Go ahead.
Not necessarily the theme, right? Not necessarily the tone of what they were doing, but the things that he put into place with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. That's the kind of things they want to.
I think it was kind of George Lucas, like where he had a lot of treatments and vision, but and they were going that way, I think, until the thing with his daughter, and then it's like Bad Blood came about, and then they pretty much said, "Fuck you, eat a dick," and all this kind of crazy stuff. But I hope it does come back because I like Zack Snyder's way he shoots things. So I think with him, Walter Zamata, whatever you pronounce his name, and The Rock, Henry Cavill, I think that team can create some good synergy. And hey, I like Zack. I like the way Zack Snyder does things. So
well, it'd be
nice if he could come back.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was just saying, if you listen to the Snyder people, they say Zack Snyder's coming back. And I'm not talking about like just the fans. I'm talking about actual scoopers. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
The biggest Zack Snyder fan I know is Fatal J. Last couple times I've listened to his thing, he was like, he is not coming back because he's on Netflix and he's doing his thing over there. He said he might come back, but right now he is locked in on Netflix. So I mean, I don't know. I don't follow it one lick. I don't know what Zack Snyder is doing.
What's that clue? What's that movie called? He said that he pitched it to Star Wars, but
it's some kind of new Star Wars, new sci-fi movie.
Supposed to come on Netflix, right?
Yeah,
I forgot what it was called.
Who pitched it?
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder pitched it to Lucasfilm, and they said no.
Oh, they shut it down.
Yeah, and there's a new one. Yeah, his thing's coming out on Netflix. Yeah,
it's Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Rebel Moon 20.
Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
Because he got
to be like fire like Star Wars. I'm like,
he got the deal when he did the what's that zombie movie? Yeah. He got the deal for it to do that. Yeah, he got the deal to do that and the prequel, but he really didn't have much to do with the prequel. But then he got the Rebel Moon because of that. So it was like a 4 or 5 picture deal or some shit he had with them.
I forgot whose stream I was on. They were saying, I think it was Culture Casino. They were saying like how Star Wars is just dead now because, what's the thing that's out now? Nobody watches. Andor. They're just saying that the fans are. I'm never gonna say Star Wars is dead. I know we don't have no movie in sight, but
you see,
I don't want Taika Waititi. God, please.
No, I don't want
any director except him to do Star Wars, please.
But you see, that's the thing that I it's like nobody's watching it. People are watching it. Like and there was an article that came out, and maybe you could find it, where they actually say that it's still like one of the lowest, but it is actually high. People are watching it. You know what I mean? So I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm not hating it. It's slow as fuck, but I'm not hating it.
I mean, a lot of people like it. I don't like it, but a lot of people do.
That last episode, I think, was the best one so far.
This article here says it came from Forbes. Let me see if I can pull it up and share the screen.
I got a comic book to read tonight.
That free comic book?
No, I actually got Young Rippers. Ism.
Let me see how it look. Damn. Looks pretty good. Yeah. What does ISM stand for?
No idea. Gonna have to find out.
All right. Andor is better than The Mandalorian, but no one is watching.
Andor's better.
I don't know about that, but I like it. I mean, I don't know.
Andor just aired its 7th episode yesterday of a 12 total, which are arriving in 3-episode mini arcs as part of the larger whole for its first season. By this point, I'm willing to declare that this may be the best thing that Disney era of Star Wars has produced, other than maybe the movie that inspired it, Rogue One. Unfortunately, no one is watching. Well, not no one, but data indicates that significantly less people are watching and/or than all of the Disney Plus other Star Wars offerings. While we don't and probably will never have official numbers from Disney, tracking firm Parrot Analytics say that the man they measure for Andor using the various metrics is overwhelmingly low than all other Disney Plus Star Wars series, including both seasons of The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and even Boba Fett. Looking at their chart, it's that very, very low line keeping along the bottom. In the way I understand this, I didn't think the Andor sounded like a good idea from the outset, spinning out an entire series from a single character from Rogue One, and the show has no big names, no Skywalkers, no Solos, no cool guy in a shiny Mandalorian armor or tiny Yoda, but it's just so good. I cannot speak highly enough about what Andor is doing here. Creating the groundwork for the rebellion is a thrilling, engaging tale that miles beyond what we've seen in other Star Wars projects so far. Yes, I would even go so far as to say that it is better than The Mandalorian itself. A great series, sure, but that is often bogged down by its problem of the week format, which some settlement needs to be saved by Mando. And then in season 2, it gets lost in trying to be connecting thread between everything from Rebel storylines to the arrival of CGI Luke Skywalker himself. Andor does not care about Easter eggs or cameos. Andor cares about storytelling and good writing and powerful performance from its cast. I guess that's whatever cup of tea you choose to drink from.
It's the curiosity, right, of knowing how the rebellion came about, who was the integral parts in getting it going, that have people curious and watching. But better than The Mandalorian?
I think fans, Star Wars heads, and normies are more attracted to drama-driven and exciting and action-driven stories. If you sit there and try and tell them something, you're only going to keep their attention for so long. They say that in every law enforcement class I've ever been to. Hey, when they sit in their ass for 45 minutes, you lose them after that because they start looking at the phones or start dozing off or minds start wandering. So like every 45 minutes you go to a training, law enforcement, we get a break because you're going to lose the crowd. And after lunch, that first hour is lost. So same thing with these fans, man. You got to show you better have some action. Because
well, you know what's funny is
trying to tell a story, you're going to lose some fans.
You know what's funny is that I think that there's truth to that. But I honestly, the people who will probably hate this series the most are the EU fans, the people that read the books back in the day. But that's kind of why I like it, because it's more like an EU story than anything. Because the EU stories weren't always exciting. They were, because when you read a story, it can't be all action. There's plot driven. There's building the characters. That's what this is like. This is honestly more like an EU, something from the EU. But they hate Star Wars so much now for what Disney has done to it that they would refuse to watch it. And if they did watch it, they would never admit they liked it, even if they did.
Yeah,
Boss, that's a good statement you made. It's a true statement when you know the outcome. You can't expect for it to have a good reviewing. That's not.
How much money did Titanic? How much money did Titanic just make? Made?
Yeah, exactly.
We all knew how that was going to end.
That's not true. That you can know the story. Yeah. It's how did he get there? Yeah. In this case, and I don't think that's necessarily true.
Like Alonso had a good. He's like, well, we know how that in with Darth Vader and Ben Kenobi, we knew how that was going to happen, but seeing Kenobi and seeing what he did, to me, man, that was exciting because I was like, now we know good and well that the last time Darth Vader met with Obi-Wan, he said, I was but to learn the blah, 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 whatever, blah. And then we saw firsthand, yeah, okay, you had him up against the ropes when he disconnected himself from the Force. When Obi-Wan reconnected to the Force and got his mojo back, he whipped his ass pretty soundly. So that to see that we never knew that. Even in the EU book, I never knew that they fought each other on whatever planet that was or did all that kind of stuff.
Well,
I
it
thought
isn't
for the
in
last, I thought it was
That's an original
Mustafar
story.
was the last time that they met each other, and then now.
Exactly. That was basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool how they did that, in my opinion. A lot of
Yeah.
people didn't care for it, but
I did.
I thought
I
it was
liked
cool.
it. There's only been one, like only one Disney / Marvel or Star Wars TV show that I absolutely have not liked or haven't really found a reason to like was She-Hulk. I mean, Miss Marvel wasn't great, but it had moments. So I mean, I don't think they've ever really done a horrible job. It's just until She-Hulk. She-Hulk was
What
literally
saved She-Hulk was Daredevil. It saved me from hating it.
yeah,
I
that one
can't
thing. Yeah,
hate it because of him. If he wasn't in there,
no.
I'm with you. I'm with you. And I'm in the boat.
Well, when
I
I
got
say
both
that, I
battles.
just mean overall the series. But the Daredevil stuff in that was very good. Yes. No.
Yeah. In my opinion, I thought nothing would be suckier than WandaVision, but they did it.
I didn't hate WandaVision. The ending wasn't great, but
Okay. We kind of glossed over, but if you're not watching, if anybody in the chat or on the panel is not watching House of the Dragon, you need to go back and watch it, bro. Because I mean, I know it predates Game of Thrones, but it is so much better than Game of Thrones. It did take for someone that tried to watch Game of Thrones several times, and I fell asleep on it. I was like, oh, I can't do it. But this right here,
really,
I started watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's like some people like iced tea, then some people like lemon tea, and then some people don't like it. Well, they like iced tea, but don't like lemon tea, or vice versa. It's kind of like that. It's still tea, but it got a little different flavor to it. So it depends on whether or not you like lemon tea or you don't like it, whatever.
I like both. So
that's
I
basically
like
that's basically how it is. Okay, next topic. Topic number 3, Black Panther. And when I'm asked about Black Panther, do you think that they're showing too much information on the TV spots now?
Yes.
Because every TV spot I see, I'm getting more and more information. So you think, my question is, do you think that they need to limit what they put on the TV spots, or do you think they're doing that possibly for misdirection? And let me give you an example. In the Black Adam, there was a spot in there they showed, and I made sure I looked at it all 3 times. I looked at it. And he's flying between 2 jets in the trailers, and then he looks at one and he tells him to go down, and then next thing you know, he knocks the damn wing off. And they said that was kind of reminiscent of Iron Man. That scene is not in the movie. It is not nowhere in the movie. So I'm saying you've seen some of these things with Shuri. She's flipping and shooting the sonic guns and doing this kind of stuff. We seeing M'Baku hit Namor with a club and he's blocking all it. So you think some of this stuff is to entice us to come see it, or are they doing a little misdirection? Whoever wants to go first.
Right.
I think it's a bit of both.
Because we got the Hulk too, and what was it? Endgame.
Yep, the Hulk was in Endgame in one of the scenes,
or Infinity War.
It was Infinity War. He was running with the rest of the people,
and then he wasn't there.
He wasn't there. So we've seen that Marvel does that, and now we saw DC just did that. So I'm trying to wonder maybe some of these TV spots might be some misdirection.
Danny, may I compliment you on your shirt? I just looked up and read it. Like,
oh,
that's
thank
right.
You.
That is right.
Yeah, it could be misdirection, but I don't watch that much TV, so I haven't seen any of the spots.
Oh my God, they're showing all kind of new stuff. Like on the football game yesterday, I was like, "What the hell? How many times are they gonna show this shit?"
Yeah, same thing happened to me on my streaming service for the soccer games. They were showing it like the same freaking commercial over and over again. Yeah.
What's the latest commercial you've seen, Alzo? The latest thing you've seen?
The one you showed me.
Yeah, because they're showing that, and then they're showing more with Shuri. Well, who we believe to be Shuri,
Mhm.
But what gave it away to me for certain was that
Was
she
the-
used those sonic guns like what she did
Yeah.
in the first movie. I'm like, well, that's sure there. I hope
For
I
sure
hope
it
they
is.
don't. I hope they don't do an Ironheart thing. I'm be like, really?
What do you mean
Right
the
now, people
Ironheart thing though?
like Ironheart's in that suit.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I hope they
That'd
don't.
be
Oh, in the
so
Black
dumb.
Panther suit?
In the
No, I
Black
don't
That'd
Panther
think
be
so.
suit.
so
No,
dumb.
she's in her own suit because she's supposed to
That's
be
but that suit
yeah.
look bulky. It don't look as sleek as.
Well, but if
Well,
she's the
A Mach
if
1.
she's the one that built it, though,
she is. Yeah,
just
she is
like
the one that built
Tony,
it.
just like Tony didn't build the perfect model right off the
Yeah,
get-go. So
Yeah.
that's true.
maybe
Yeah,
this is
but
her way of showing that she's into that. And again, I still believe that's where Tony Stark's going to come back in is with that.
yeah,
Stuff.
but nobody saw that
Apparently he
first
is in
suit
it.
except him and maybe the people in that crazy place. Because when he came back to the United States, he streamlined it.
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
no,
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I still think that's going to be her.
yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
Mhm.
it would make no sense
Mm.
to me. We would see like an old Corvette, but like somebody now engineer, they would see all these new. I mean, some of these Corvettes I see now look like fucking rocket ships. I'm like, what the
Jesus,
fuck?
man, yeah, they're
What the
crazy.
hell happened to the Stingrays? Well, these Z7 or Z1s or ZX534579. Man, them shits look like rocket ships. Like, what
They're
the
crazy.
hell?
Mm.
And crazy ass ticket prices. I went my daughter to a Toyota place. They had one in the showroom. I was like, he said, yes,
Was it
sir. Mr.
85
Graham.
right now?
He said, this is one of 200 made.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how much is it? Oh, you say 98, but we'll probably get 113 for it. I was like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was bright ass yellow with like red racing stripes. I was like, holy moly, $113,000 for a car? No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that.
But,
I'd rather travel.
yeah. Well, let's get back on track. TV spots. There are too many TV spots. What you think, Gonzo? Well, like you said, you don't watch much, but
Yeah, I know.
if you did, you think you're. What do you think, Chris?
I think they show a little bit too much, but since I haven't seen it, I'm going in with blind eyes. I haven't seen what you sent me and whatever's online. So
Well, I'm a TikTok whore. I stay on that sucker, and I get a lot of information. So y'all want me to don't send you nothing else?
No,
Oh, you can send me.
Sometimes I see them, sometimes I don't. So no matter, go ahead.
I go on there about every day, bro, looking for stuff. Some stuff is for work, some is not for work.
I mean, I think that again, until we see it, we won't know. But I always think they throw in stuff that's not going to be in the actual movie. But if they're just doing it to do it, why? It's not necessary to do that. So they're throwing a whole bunch of crap out there into the TV spots, and really, TV spots don't need to be that. I mean, it's a Marvel movie. You don't have to do that much to get people there. In fact, I would say now the formula for a Marvel TV spot should be less is more.
Pretty much.
Find something that really is going to pull people in, like the Icarus scenes from the Eternals. Those scenes were cool if that was primarily what they did. But go ahead and shut up.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna get set up for it.
But they but like the Icarus scenes would have been cool, some of the other stuff. But I don't remember seeing any very much of the the blighted creatures that they were fighting throughout most of. I didn't see a lot of that.
You didn't.
See, so it's like if they had shown more of that, I think it would have helped. But I don't know. They have a weird way of doing their TV spots. So I
think they hurt themselves. They had too many characters to try to flush out, and you got 10 people, 10 good guys that. Like in the Avengers and Iron Man, they did it one at a time. We saw Iron Man, and we saw Thor, and we saw Captain America. So when they put them all together, we already knew the backstory. They threw
Yeah.
all 10 of them at the same time, and only in 3 hours is a long time, but it ain't a long enough time to flush out 10 different good guys plus the bad guys, plus drive any kind of plot that made any sense. Not to mention if you count whatever the people was that made them, I can't think of their names now. Celestials. So they had a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. I think if maybe they would have done maybe 4 of them, maybe on Eternals 1, then leave that with a cliffhanger, and then Eternals 2, maybe introduce the rest of them. I think it might would have been received better. Now, in hindsight, just my opinion, could be wrong.
Probably.
Only thing about that, I'm curious to see about Star Fox. I've seen him in the comic books, but I really don't know his powers and stuff. And the Black Knight would be cool. But I was say I keep away from TV spots. I want to be surprised. It's hard because I watch a lot of TV, bro. So,
well, Shazam is supposed to have what's that guy's name, man? Sinbad in it. So they haven't showed anything in the trailers of him yet. So I'm curious to see how he's going to be in that movie. What his role is.
Sinbad, Shazam, or what? What?
No, that's the Mandela effect. They talk about, a lot of people have talked about saying that he was, but he actually wasn't. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he had a weird movie like that, I think, right?
It was Kablam or something, wasn't it?
Kablam, yes. Kablam.
And I know Shaq had that Shazam.
Kazam.
Kazam,
yeah. Garbage.
I hear Dr. Doom may be in the movie. Hey, now I go about it. Was it Steel the first black superhero we had also? Was Steel before Blade?
I believe so.
It was Steel, yeah.
When
I believe so.
Did Steel come out?
First black superhero was Black Panther.
No, I'm talking about
the movie.
Movie?
No, I'm talking about the movie.
1997.
Oh yeah.
What year it came out?
1997. You're right. Blade came out in 1998. The year before.
So Shaq gets that. Oh my goodness.
What day did it come out?
I mean,
you said 1987.
No, what day?
You said 87, right?
97.
97.
It came out a year before.
When did Blade come out?
98.
So it came out a year before Blade. When did the TV show Magic come out?
1.7 million in the box office.
But what was that?
It only did 1.7 million.
Yeah, we don't talk about Steel.
You get a man's props, man.
No, we don't talk about that. He gets no props. He's lucky they still did Blade after that flop.
The first black superhero movie was Spawn.
Blank Man.
August 1st of 1997 is when Spawn came out. August 15th was when Steel came out. So 14 days, 2 weeks before.
We definitely ain't giving no Blank Man. When did Blank Man come out?
Yeah, Blank Man or Meteor Man. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it flopped. Steel did so bad. The budget was 16 million.
Yeah. It was horrible.
Oh my God.
Blank
they
Man
were banking on Superman's Shaq's
Blank Man
star power.
Blank Man was August 19th of 1994.
Yeah.
And
Meteor, I reject that.
And Meteor Man?
Meteor Man was 93.
Yeah, it's Meteor Man. See, Meteor Man is the first black superhero. I told you, bro. Yes. You can
first
say no.
Black ass clown. I'll give you that.
No. First black superhero was Blank Man. I
ain't never seen a Meteor Man Halloween costume. You ain't a superhero till you get your own costume.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
Hey, wait, Danny. Not that everything on the internet is true, but according to multiple sites, sorry, Blade fans, before Wesley Snipes' trench coat wearing vampire hunting superhero came out on our screens, Robert
Eddie
Townsend's The Meteor Man in 1993 was a
False. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
was officially
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
the first.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
Black superhero movie.
Don't hate, Danny. Don't hate.
What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, that is so true, there, boy.
See, wait, no. I'm just stating the facts here. Facts can be stupid and
That's for Alonzo. That ain't for you.
Oh,
That's for
I'm
me.
saying,
Why me?
unfortunately.
What I do?
You co-signing that shit.
Yeah, you never had a coach.
I mean,
He had
he had a pretty cool suit.
Yeah, he had his own superhero suit and everything.
Alrighty then.
Guys, Scar, I got one for you right here.
Snap out of it.
Come on, Danny. Come on.
You know,
Last topic.
just
Yeah, we're
'cause
gonna
you
get
don't,
this.
hold on, just because you don't like it, don't deny the facts, brother.
You is smart, you is kind, you is important. That's so good.
See, she was encouraging a retarded kid.
What are you trying to say?
That's my job,
Daddy.
Look what I'm trying to say.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Oh, God.
Hey, you guys that are watching, I hope you enjoy the show and cancel Danny because he just called me a retarded kid. That is not cool.
Sometimes. Okay. That is
Meteor Man. Oh my God.
Meteor
this
Man.
is-
There you go.
What the fuck? Look at that shit.
Meteor Man's
Great suit.
Rotten Tomatoes score with 16 reviews was 25%, and the audience score is 36%.
The
Yeah,
first
but
inserted
it's-
muscles.
But honestly, that's recent because there was no Rotten Tomatoes when it came out. You know what I mean? I think it would be a lot higher if there was.
Rotten cucumbers back then.
Hater.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. All right. I don't care if I get this fucking strike. Chris have to deal with it.
You know?
I'll be fine. I think it
We're
was
gonna,
It's good.
we're gonna play Ant-Man.
All right, let's go. Let's do this. I haven't seen it yet. You want me to bring it up or you got it?
And he got that new PC. He better be able to bring that,
That doesn't
shit
make
up himself.
sense. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad.
That's why we made this. Like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm. Turn it off. Now!
Damn.
That right there gonna get $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
I should have stayed on the phone. I should have listened to my own mind.
It's a secret universe beneath ours.
What are you so afraid of? There's something I never told you.
This place. It isn't what you think.
Oh, side of my future lies beyond the alleyway garage.
I can get you
Murray,
home
really?
and give you more time. If you help me. So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
Please allow me to go first.
Go right ahead, bro.
I watched this trailer 3 to 4 times when I got home from work. I am extremely excited for this movie. I liked the first Ant-Man, the second one not so much. But for this movie, Jonathan Majors has my interest whatsoever. I messaged this to Danny. I was like, I think he's becoming one of my favorite actors. You know, what?
Sounds like a man crush to me.
Well, you know he did do that photo shoot, right?
Oh God! If I gotta hit a rock, my man crush to Jonathan Majors. Damn sure your man crush, because your exact words was, "I am excited." I'm like, what? Also, who's the king of garbage and trash and caca is excited? Yeah.
Hey, there's things I'm excited for. Like I'm
Okay,
excited
yeah.
for, and
Okay.
I'm excited for Creed. You know what I mean? Creed 3. I'm
Yeah, I
excited
wonder
for
why.
that as
I
well.
wonder
But who's
why.
in Creed 3?
It looks like
Who's in
a
Creed 3?
movie.
Okay, hold on. Let's be fair. I was excited for Creed 2 and I was excited for Creed 1, and he ain't in either of those ones, right? So I do get excited. But for me, like I said, I just like everything he has done so far. The Harder They Fall, Lovecraft Country, it was in a couple of other things that I seen that slip in my mind right now. So I am excited to see this guy. And then not to mention that he's going to be going forward because we're going to get the Kang Wars as well, you know? So when in Phase 4, the only movies I was excited for was Multiverse of Madness and No Way Home. And this is up on there on that level for me. My
This
excitement
is
for this movie.
Phase 5,
Phase
right?
5, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying those were the
I'm
movies in
asking.
Phase 4.
This is gonna be the first movie in Phase 5.
In Phase
believe
5,
so.
yeah. So I'm excited for it, man. I can't wait for it to come out.
Only
When I
question I
seen
got
February, I was like, "Fuck, February? Really?" God
That
damn
ain't too
it.
far away, man. Once you see Black Panther, then you see Avatar right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not going to see Avatar. I'm not paying for
There
that.
you are.
No,
Hater.
I'm not paying for that.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah. Well, I guess anyone else can go right down this because I'm done.
No, I'm intrigued for it. I'm actually as hyped probably than when I wanted to watch Spider-Man No Way Home, just to see where it's leading. Because we all know Kang is.
Of course he did.
Oh my God, he got an Avatar shirt. Okay, I'm not that in love with those blue people, but okay.
Hey, bro.
You
I
rock
got
that
one
thing.
too, man. I gotta rock t-shirts, bro.
Damn, how many t-shirts you got, Danny?
A lot.
I'm probably close to 40 by now.
Damn.
I've got a ton, but most of mine are music.
But every movie come out, I try to find a shirt for it. But my question is, who the hell is she supposed to be now? Because when they sucked her in, she ain't had no suit on. At the end, she had a purple suit like them. So what's her power supposed to be now?
Who, the
So the
daughters?
daughter you're talking
The
about?
daughter. Yeah. She came in, she had on regular clothes. And at the end, when they was showing him, he had on the red ones. The other girl had on the yellow jacket one or whatever red one, and then hers was purple.
Yeah. I don't know yet. I have no idea. You know what I mean?
I'm
I don't know
curious
if
to know how many.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm just curious to know how many years is this?
Yeah, she was a little girl when he saw her in part 2.
Yeah, but then we had
but then she had that 5-year jump. She's like 13.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be somewhere in between 13 and 18
in the second one.
18.
But I thought in Endgame after the 5-year blip, she was only 13 too.
The second one? I thought she was a kid in the second one still.
Yeah, she was a kid in the second one. she was a teenager in Endgame.
Yeah.
You know, he came back out the truck. 5 years done passed.
Yeah.
And then she was a teenager then.
Mm-hmm.
So she must be like a
So
young
she was
adult.
like 8 in the second one. Then after 5 years, that make her like 13. So now she's like, she may be about 16 or 17. So 3 to 4 years must be done passing this one.
Right.
DCEU is always playing catch up to me. Black Adam may do well, but doesn't have a good backup. MCU has two possibly good movies. So Cavill coming back may be a plus, but the planning stinks. What are you talking about, DQ?
I don't even know if the planning stinks because we haven't heard the plan
That's
yet.
right.
You know
what we hearing now, it sounds more productive than what we've seen in the past 5 to 10 years in DCU. As long as they've been in existence, they only made one movie that's made $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
One.
And we've had a whole bunch of shit movies when we should have had a Man of Steel 2. You know what I mean?
Wonder Woman 2 should have been a home run. What was it? A bunt. That what you call it in baseball? I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that terminology.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Strikeout. That's what it is. I know it was a strike.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 2 was garbage, like hands down.
Yeah, that thing you sent me about the Super Sons, pretty good, bro. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch it yet.
Yes, it's a new DCEU animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
Batman and Superman's sons gonna team up to save the world from Starro.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Oh okay,
that's what it is. Starro's the villain.
Oh. Is he like in the Suicide Squad?
He's more evil in here, and boy, like when he sticks on your face, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fight scene between Batman and his son Damian. Batman put that beat down on his ass, boy.
Oh, so he puts a star on Batman.
He puts a star on everybody except
the kids,
Batman's son and Superman's son.
Okay, interesting.
And then they end up teaming up together because they don't like each other at first, but then they become friends at the end. But it's straight. The animations are different than they usually do. I don't know what you call this type of animation, but it's a little different.
Is there any connection to this to like Man of Tomorrow or anything we've seen so far?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
In this one, both his parents are dead, Superman parents, and he has a child, and they don't know. It's kind of like the one on CW.
Okay.
So we got one son instead of two.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's a lot like the CW Superman.
Indeed.
But Ant-Man, what you think, guys? Are you excited like
Absolutely.
Anzo?
100%. I'm excited. I will be there opening day.
Facts.
Yeah, bro. Well, you get your wish, Anzo, because now you up by 9 points. No, 8 points.
Yeah, I checked. I seen your defense lost points because they scored. So
I don't know why, because they got more points than they projected.
Yeah, they probably got a couple of sacks, and
I think your linebacker is doing good, though. Yep. But Chris, what you think? You ready for
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this because we know that there's the multiverse now, and I'm wondering if this is going to be the same Kang we are getting in Loki. I don't think it is. I don't think so either. I think what we're getting is you're going to start seeing multiple Kangs show up in different things, different versions of them, which is fine by me. Kind of how it's supposed to go. But I think this is a good first start. I like the fact that they're introducing it in Ant-Man and not because most of the time that big reveal of the bad guy, or in this case, he's many of the bad men, but having the first look and beginning of that in this movie is kind of nice because I don't hate Ant-Man. I don't totally think it's the greatest thing, but I think this is an interesting change of pace to introduce it as something that may not be your first go-to to introduce something like that, because I don't know, I would introduce the big bad in a Spider-Man maybe, or something else, because those are the bigger characters. But I guess they're going to let Ant-Man take a more central role. So it's interesting. And I think it's a bold move to put it in an Ant-Man movie, that first real reveal, because this Kang seems like he's got some evil intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sure he does.
And to your point, sorry, Danny, just want to say this real quick. And to your point, that's why I like, because we're gonna see Jonathan Majors have to play like different versions of Kang. We already got one in the Loki series, right? So now we're gonna get this one, and no telling what other kind of Kangs we're gonna get in those movies, which is gonna be very interesting to see.
Let's see if he can pull it off. Like what's the guy that played the young Professor X?
McAvoy.
And what's
Split.
that? Split.
Yeah.
Man, that sucker was jumping from.
He was amazing.
Different character. So if he does something like that, that's gonna be very impressive.
Yeah, he's amazing.
What up, Wolverine? WRG, good to see you. DQ, you kind of going back and forth with your statements. I have high hopes. I finally see some laughing and breathing to it, but it didn't have to be so hard. Yes, it did. You can have a fantastic restaurant, but if your managers and your cooks suck, it's going to go to shit. That's what it did under Hamada. Now they got some people that know how to cook, know how to play and how to do stuff, then it's going to breathe life into it. So that's what they're doing now. We just got to give them time. It's extremely hard to catch up to MCU because they're so far ahead. But I think if they put the right people in place, and this Black Adam is a step in the right direction, because they are clearly listening to what the fans want. If you're a believer in Rotten Tomatoes, you clearly see that. The critics say it's caca, the fans say it's great. So last time I checked, the critics get in free. The critics ain't putting no money in The Rock's pocket. We are. And he's giving us what we want to see. So until something goes south, I'm going to put my faith in Zaslav, The Rock, Cavill, whoever else is on there, trying to get this thing headed in the right direction. So I'm cool with it.
I think that, again, we always say, oh yeah, the DCEU is falling behind. Thing is they don't need to think of it like that. Just do what they're going to do. Give us consistency and a good story, and
they don't have to connect.
They won't. Yeah, they don't. It doesn't have to be punch for punch is good, or maybe it's going to be better. You just do your own thing and stop worrying about Marvel. That's
facts. Yeah.
Well, if we do connect, it ain't got to be so intertwined. Let's let it make sense. Just make sure if you make another movie, make sure whatever rules you put in place for the other movie still carry on here. Then you can build on that. But now it looks like MCU fans are going there, and Star Wars fans are going to see see if this canon. I mean, they going in with attitude already. Well, how can that happen? It's kind of like I did earlier today with how the hell did it? And I broke my own damn rule. Listening, hanging around certain people. I gotta start free thinking. Free think, Danny. Free think. Go back to simple math. Simple math. Okay. But I don't care how fucking Superman knew his name. Shit was good. Probably going to see it.
Oh man, you just did a flip flop.
I just said it. I broke my own rule. I hear a motherfucker like Tom kept Cavill away.
I hear him motherfucker like Tom.
Tom kept Cavill away. You fought like hell? What you mean?
Well, I know he definitely didn't want Cavill, right? Because he was trying to really get away from the Snyderverse stuff. So I can agree with that.
It would have been cool if he came in a black suit, though. That would have been cool.
He's still on the black suit.
I'm like, damn. But that is my 4 topics for the day, gentlemen. I definitely enjoyed it. Go around the panel and everyone shout their channel and tell us if anything special is going on in your neck of the woods. We'll start off with Mr. Guyscar, the Bosco scenario. What's going on in your neck of the woods, sir?
My show Wednesday, the Hangout, 8 p.m. Eastern. Catch me there. That's where I'll be, and might actually talk about this if I actually read it before.
It's something.
John, he saw.
They're saying that Rippaverse is going but bonkers. So let me know how that is.
A lot of people are talking good things about it. I stayed away from the spoilers, people reviewing it, because I want to get my own insight on it. But yeah, good stuff.
Good deal. Mr. Knight, let's go to your neck of the woods, sir.
Tomorrow, Unmasking the Masked Singer. Wednesday will be the Rule of Three. And hopefully next Sunday I can get back to doing the other stuff. Name That Tune. We pushed it off a week. Hopefully we'll do that next week or this Sunday. Also, weekly wrap-up. Hopefully will be this Sunday. We did do Andor Roundtable this past Sunday, so we'll do that again this next Sunday. Other than that, right now, just this last couple weeks of October have been really crazy. So just got to take care of that stuff and see how it goes. But as always, have a good time. So thank you for having me.
Well, I was watching Dance with the Stars, but I think Wayne Brady gonna win that too. So he'll be done win the Masked Singer, Dancing with the Stars. What can't this sucker do?
Hansa, do you watch those shows? I don't watch those shows.
I don't watch them. No, I used to watch Dancing with the Stars. The only time I really watched like every season was when Maya was on there.
Oh yeah, you saw Maya was on there.
Oh, absolutely.
Maya and what's the old girl from Pussycat Dolls?
Oh, Nicole
Spencer, whatever.
Yeah,
they were good. Yeah, they were good.
Yeah. And I can't lie though. I also did watch the Emmitt Smith one when he won.
Yeah, did Emmitt Smith win? Yeah,
he did win. Yeah.
Football players do pretty good. Cause what's the wide receiver? The best wide receiver they say?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice was on there.
He did pretty good too. Yeah.
If I'm mistaken, this year Megatron was on there. Is on there.
Oh yeah.
He was on there 1 year. I'm not sure about this year, but he was on there 1 year.
Possible.
Yeah. Right, Alonzo, what's going on your neck of the woods, sir?
Nothing, man. Just chilling out. It was good to be here. I'm still on my break, but I will be back. And other than that, getting closer to 100 episodes of the OOC. So
nice.
Not this week, but next week will be the 100th episode. So try and do something good for that.
Awesome, man. Good.
Yeah.
Wolverine said, "Well, I got my other YouTube channel account back. I lost super every that. Good deal, bro. I went there for that, and I just left in nothing less and made another one. But you said I'm going to hit you guys up, and I want to get some pointers on help me with YouTube channel. If you guys don't care, hey, whatever we can do to help, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just DM us, and if we can help, we will help." And I am the host, Danny Graham, aka Comic Chat. You can find me here Monday nights, Tuesday when Alonzo gets off his hiatus. Wednesdays on Chris' show, The Rule of Three. Also on Guy Scar's show, The Hangout. There are currently no roundtables. Thank you, Lord. So usually after that, my weeks are pretty free.
Well, isn't Tales from the Jedi starting this Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're dropping all of them, right?
I don't know.
They're not quite like what we've done roundtables on, so I don't know if we should or shouldn't, because it's kind of like Visions. It's I'm not sure how like quote unquote canon these are.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is like them trying to do a stupid, shittier version of my Jedis and Sith.
Well, I see two people I like, Mace Windu and Count Dooku. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure about who else is going to be on there.
It should be interesting.
Yeah, maybe we do a topic on it after it goes off. If we're going to drop all six episodes?
I don't know.
Tales of the Jedi.
I think it's.
I hope they drop them all at one time because.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, good. I don't know, man. I guess I don't mind the weekly for some shows, but man,
if it's good, I don't mind it. If it's crap, that's just
sometimes I just want to binge watch.
Yeah, 9 weeks of She-Hulk was tough.
Yeah, but you see, I like Cobra Kai too, but I prefer Cobra Kai dropping it all one time than to sit there and have to wait each week.
6 episodes.
Didn't last time they did it like week by week?
No, they dropped them all, I think.
No, they
Cobra
dropped
Kai?
all. Yeah, Cobra Kai was dropped off. But I hear the next one, if there is a next season, then it's going to be dropped weekly. Like I think Netflix is starting to do that. Yeah. Which I don't really like that, to be honest with you. I don't mind, like, you see, if Disney does it, that's fine, you know, but I at least want to have one streaming service where I can binge watch, because sometimes I just like sitting there, especially if it's good, and just watch the whole like series 1 day, 2 days, or whatever, you know. I like doing that.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, then, people. Until next time, until Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch you later. Peace.
Time for some action.
Inevitable.
And for the lanes that don't know,
Okay, Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Khaotic Conversation. And here we go.
One died.
The beat's banging, so the verse gotta bang too. You ain't feeling it, man. I don't know what to say to you. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep flowing. And my channel, yeah, it's gonna keep growing. Comment chat is who I am. You be like, yo, that's Danny? Damn. He kinda nice. This shit is hot. It's Monday night. It's 9 o'clock. The show Khaotic Conversation is the best damn show on YouTube Nation. So sit back, enjoy the show, and like the Joker says, and here we go. Khaotic Conversation. Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't you dare miss it. That's what I said. Don't you dare miss it. Peace.